Hello, this is Bob Randquist with a report on the renovation and grow-in of new turf on the golf course at Boca Rio. Let's start with a close look at the first 6 holes where the renovation and planting of grass was completed between 7 and 11 weeks ago at holes number 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14. This will hopefully give you a clear picture of what the finished product of the renovation process looks like. As you can see on holes number 12 and 13, Tiff Grand Bermuda grass turf on tees is coming along nicely and will achieve playable density in another 2 weeks. Latitude 36 Bermuda grass planted on fairways and roughs on these holes has filled in completely, and the turf on all these holes has become dense enough to provide very good playing conditions. New Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass turf on the greens and Tiff Grand Bermuda grass turf on the green collars on all of these holes has fully grown in and is in very good playable condition. New sand has been placed in all the bunkers to a depth of 5 inches and will be compacted with a vibratory plate tamp to a depth of 4 inches in the next couple of weeks. You will note that the edging style of the bunkers has been modified to replace a soil-faced lip on the bunkers with a grass-covered bunker lip. This new edging style will allow us to retain the newly designed and constructed bunker edges and eliminate any soil, rock, and shell contamination moving from the bunker edges into the new sand. We also believe you will like the more natural appearance this grass-covered bunker lip provides. Tees on holes number 11 and 14 were planted at the same time as tees on holes number 12 and 13 and are growing in very nicely. Fairways and roughs on holes number 11 and 14 were planted 1 week later than on holes number 12 and 13. Fairways and roughs are ready for play on these 2 holes. You can see a couple of drain lines that were installed in the 11th fairway to facilitate quicker drainage of water after rain events. You can also see a slight color difference in the coquina installed in the waste bunker short of number 11 green and in the fairway waste bunkers at number 14 as compared to the S-angle sand installed in the greenside bunkers on both holes. The coquina will provide a very firm playing surface in these waste bunkers. Greens and green collars on both these holes are in very good playing condition. And tees on hole number 7 were planted 10 days after the tees on holes number 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14. New Bermuda grass plants are emerging every day, and the Tiff Grand turf on the tees at number 7 is developing at the same pace as turf on the tees that were planted 10 days earlier. Fairways and roughs on hole number 7 are covered with dense turf and are ready for play. Tees at number 8 are growing in very quickly. Fairways and roughs on hole number 8 were planted 10 days after number 7 was planted. There are a few small spots where turf still needs to fill in, but 95% of the fairway is covered with dense turf that is in very good playable condition. Greens and green collars on both these holes are in very good condition. New Latitude 36 turf on fairways and roughs of the remaining holes continues to develop rapidly. We anticipate that turf on these holes will be filled in completely by early to mid-November. Greens and green collars on the remaining holes are rapidly maturing, and all greens on the golf course will be in very good playing condition by the 1st of November. We completed installation of new sand in all the bunkers this week, allowing us plenty of time to compact the new sand in the month of October. We will report to you again next week on the grow-in and development of new turf on the golf course and other items that need to be taken care of before the golf course will be ready for play.